everyone, it's Elizabeth from Fern Stickers, and I am here to plan the week of Monday, November 7th. This video I'm going to do a little bit differently, so I'm going to use the October mystery kit to plan out this week, and you're going to see this on the day that mystery kits go live. So I'm going to combine my mystery kit reveal with my plan with me, and also the plan with me I'm going to do a little bit differently. We were gone for the weekend, it is Sunday night, I need to plan my week, but I also just need a little me time, so I'm going to record this and then speed it up and put a voiceover over it. So just kind of doing something a little bit different so I can kind of plan and relax, but still film a plan with me for you all and show you this mystery kit. So as always, the leftovers from this mystery kit will be available this month, and along with the new mystery kit. And the November mystery kit is a nice and wintry one, but I love this one for how neutral it is. It's kind of this neutral monotone. I think it's really pretty and really a good anytime kind of kit. I think it's a great fall kit, but would work really anytime. So I just have the mini kit and A5 Daily Duo here to show you, but that gives you a good sense of the colors and stuff. So here is the, and I call this terracotta florals. So lots of floral elements, and yeah, and again, kind of very similar colors in different reds and browns and pinks. So here's the full box sheet, and then this is the sheet C for the mini kit, sheet B for the mini kit, and sheet A for the mini kit. And then for the Daily Duo, or the A5 Daily Duo, we've got sheet C, sheet B, and sheet A. So again, that gives you a sense of what this looks like. You can go back and watch the other mystery kit reveal videos to see the full format. So I'm going to be using this kit. Again, I've got the mini kit and the A5 Daily Duo, and I will be planning this and probably listening to a podcast and kind of relaxing, and then I will put a voiceover to let you know what I was up to. So one thing that's going to be a little bit different, kind of seeing me just plan for myself, is I really go through day by day and fill in everything at once, rather than when I do a plan with me, I try to be a little more consistent. But you know, as always, when I do plan with me's, you always see that I forget stuff and go back to it. So that definitely will happen in this video as well. But I'm doing more of like thinking through my whole day and getting everything down at once. Also too, you're going to see here, normally before I do a plan with me, I pull all of my scripts out ahead of time, and here I didn't do that. So you kind of see my real-time sticker organization and how I'm pulling scripts out, and also too how my desk gets a lot messier. I guess that is one big advantage to pulling out the scripts ahead of time. So we went the weekend that I was filming this, or I was filming this on Sunday of the weekend that we went to Atlanta for the weekend to spend some time with my in-laws. We were going to celebrate Brian's birthday and our older niece's birthday. We ended up not going to our niece's birthday party because they had been sick and missed school at the end of the week and possibly had RSV. And at this point, as we're getting close enough to having our baby, Brian and I are trying to do our best to avoid getting sick because we would hate to, especially with flu and RSV going around, those would both be bad things to have with a newborn around. So we didn't go to her party, which was unfortunate, but we did get to FaceTime with her. And I think I'd mentioned before that she wants a pet rat, and she had a list of things she had to do before she can get a rat, and one of them was she had to get all the needed things. So everybody got her rat items for her birthday, and she was just thrilled about getting all of her rat items. So now she's completed everything, so it is time for her to get a rat. There's a rat rescue in Atlanta, and they're planning to get a rescue rat, so they have to wait until there's availability, because right now the only rats that are available are ones that are either supposed to be aggressive and not good for kids, or a group of 4 to get adopted together, and I'm pretty sure my sister-in-law does not want to get 4 rats. So I've got here right now, I'm planning Tuesday, so at this point I'm going to the doctor every week, so I have doctor's appointments every Tuesday, and then also at this point, I'm recording this after Tuesday, so I did go vote after my doctor's appointment, and I have non-stress tests every week at this point too. So the doctor's appointments are taking a bit of time for the non-stress test and everything else, but good to make sure that we are checking in on baby and that everything is going well, and the non-stress test did go well. I think one of the things that I was curious about with the non-stress test, they are measuring both the baby's heart rate, but also looking to see if I'm having any contractions. And I know a lot of people who have said that they didn't feel like they were having contractions, but the non-stress test showed that they were. So I was really curious to see if that would be the case for me or not. and it was not. I was not having contractions. I'm not feeling contractions, so that was interesting. And here I got out, you see my master to-do list. I was trying to figure out what work tasks I need to do this week, so I was pulling out my master pre-baby to-do list to take a look at what some of the things are that I need to get done so I could work on my to-dos and not forget what was important. So at this point, I am definitely starting to feel the crunch of a lot of things to do, and I am hoping to have all the work stuff done, other than like final grade kind of things, get all the work stuff done by before Thanksgiving break, so by the end of next week. And I think that means next week will be pretty busy, but I think it's doable at this point to get that stuff done. And that way, that gets me to, if my work stuff is done by 38 weeks, then I feel pretty good. And again, I'm still going to have to enter final grades. There's going to be a little bit of work stuff that I'll have to do likely after the baby gets here, but we're talking about a couple of hours of things that I can likely fit in, but I've got a few major tasks. There are a few things though. I had volunteered to do something ages ago that is something that happens in like mid-November, and it's one where now I'm like, why did I volunteer to do that? So I've got a couple things that I have to do next week that I'm wishing past Elizabeth had not agreed to, but that's okay. It's all going to get done. And so, but still hoping this baby stays until closer to its due date, because once I get the work stuff done, then I've got some stuff around the house that I want to get done, some baby prep stuff that isn't essential, but I would like to get done, and also some Fern Creek stuff that, again, there is some stuff I have to do, but there's some other stuff that would just be nice to get done. And the finishing up the advent calendars is the biggest thing, but that should hopefully be done, hopefully all shipped by early next week. So that will be a huge thing off my list, and a very fun project, but definitely a big project. But I do have, at this point, everything for the advent calendar has arrived. So even there was one item that I was worried wasn't going to get here until some point next week, but that is already here. So I'm in good shape to work on getting everything packed up. It's just a matter of, we got a little behind on the stuffing envelopes. That was, I had great ambitions that we were going to get started with that in September and it was going to be all great. And we got started a little late on stuffing envelopes, but that's okay. It's going to happen. And Brian's been helping me with that a lot, which has been a huge help. So that is very good. So yeah, so planning out this week, it's a pretty standard week in terms of work stuff with teaching and grading and doing some writing projects. This is pretty much the last normal teaching week. In one of my classes, everything next week is just going to be exam review and then giving an exam. And then in my other class, they have a work day and then they're doing presentations of final projects. That's one thing that's really nice. In one of my classes, I will have all the grading done next week because I made everything due before Thanksgiving. So one class will be totally done before Thanksgiving, which will be really good. So, but the good thing is teaching is starting to get a little bit challenging, just the talking and the standing, and so next week is going to be a lot more chill in terms of teaching, which is definitely good. And then the week after Thanksgiving, everything will be online, so whether I have a baby or whether I am just feeling like not being at work, I will not have to go in, which will be really nice. So in terms of plans for this coming weekend, it's going to be a pretty quiet one. I'll be doing a lot of work on the advent calendar and getting that finished up over the weekend. We should have a game night with our friends on Saturday night. Brian got a new game for his birthday, and we played it with his brother when we were in Atlanta over the weekend, and we want to try playing it with our game friends. It plays up to 5 players, and so we played it with 3 over the weekend, and 3 is supposed to be the best number of players, but we feel like it'd be better with more, and the group we usually game with, there's 5 of us, so we'll be interested in playing that with 5 players. And the game is called Equinox, by the way, if anyone's curious. And yeah, so hopefully this weekend will be kind of a quiet weekend and just work on getting stuff done. And so here I am getting my brain dump page ready, although I realize right now I'm not really using the brain dump page so much because everything is getting brain dumped onto my master to-do list. And here is a flip through of the week.